This is C.L.S. All-in-One, and today we're going to be unboxing a Traxxas Stampede RC car, and I'm going to be doing a couple modifications on it. So this is a surprise birthday present for my boy. He's going to be turning 9 years old. So here's a look at the box and all the stuff it comes with. And the mod we're going to be doing today is this Hummer body from a cheap remote control car. I'm going to be modifying it to where it will go on this truck. And I got this at a thrift store for only like $3. Doesn't have a remote or nothing, but I can use the body off of that for an extra body for this. So let's get started here. This bag has some extra parts in it. Like it's got the charger in there. Let's look at the truck itself. Like the body is put on with some pins here. Battery pack's down here in the middle. Charger's just it's a 12-volt charger. Pretty easy to set up here. Just plug your battery pack right into that charger. There's a closer look at the car. There's a look at the truck body. There's a remote. It's a nice look at the remote there. Alright, so here's a look at the two trucks side by side. The bodies are pretty similar in length. This one's just a little bit shorter, but I should be able to modify this no problem to where to work with the Traxxas. So we'll start by getting this body off of this truck and getting it ready to put on here. So I'm going to use a long skinny screwdriver to reach the screws that are way down in here. Get this taken apart. This is a new bright remote control car, and it's set up a little bit differently than the other one. When you take this body off, there's nothing attached to the bottom of it. So on this shell, the windows and the suspension hookups are all one piece. So I'm just going to cut this part of it off. What the suspension is here, I'm just going to use a X-Acto knife, utility knife. We're just going to score this and take this right out of there. That way we can keep the windows intact. Alright, so I got a really sharp knife here. This is pretty thin plastic, so it should cut pretty easy. Now we just got a nice empty shell. Alright, so now we're going to try to fit it on the body here. First step is I'm going to get the front holes lined up, or to drill these so the pins can get on. And as you notice on the back, it's not quite fitting right. But we're going to do that. That's going to be the second step. First, we're going to line up the front. So you want to center your wheel wells with the tires as good as you can there. And then we're going to mark where these pins are underneath here. We're going to mark those so we know where to drill. So we're going to use a drill bit that's of similar size to the top here. So these can pop through the body of the truck, but not this portion of it. I'm going to go ahead and drill through the body of this. Okay, so our front two holes are done now. So now we're going to see how this fits. And it slides right on there. We still got to get the back to secure. So to secure the back, I'm going to use two 1-inch L brackets, and the hole's actually big enough where it slides right on that pin. Get it back here, we'll just go right on top of that, and then we're going to secure the L bracket to the body here. So we need to get these L brackets in position and mark where they need to be. So you can kind of just eyeball where they need to be, or mark it with a pencil. Take the body back off again, and we're going to attach these L brackets to the body. So I decided I'm going to put the L bracket almost in the middle of the wheel well, and we're going to attach it to the body like so. Now I'm going to use a small bolt and nut to secure it to the body here. And I'm also going to use a lock washer to keep these bolts from ever coming apart. So I got my L brackets in place, and that'll line up on the Traxxas frame here. So this body should now be able to fit right on there just right. The only thing we have left now is to drill an antenna hole, but we're going to go ahead and get this in place, and then we'll mark our antenna hole. So we got our antenna in place. Now we're going to mark where this hole needs to be. And it doesn't need to be exact, it just needs to be kind of close. So try to eyeball as good as you can where the antenna will probably pop through. And make a mark. Now we got all our holes drilled. I'm going to go ahead and set the body back on there. To get your back pins in place, you might have to use some synonymous pliers. It's kind of in a tricky spot. So there it is. There's a Hummer H3 body from a new bright RC car mounted on a Traxxas RC car. And it's on there pretty good, it ain't going nowhere. And now I'm gonna paint it. He actually wants a gold colored car. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this shell, I'm gonna remove the windows from it, and I'm gonna paint it all gold. So that's the next mod. So I got the car ready to paint. I've gave it a little bit of a sand to it so the paint will stick better. I got the lights masked off, front and back, the grill. Now we're ready to paint. This is just a gold metallic enamel, and that's his favorite color on the cars. So here's a before shot. And there's the after shot. Are you pretending you're blind? What do you got there?
Traxxas RC Stampede vehicles. 30 plus minus.
Nice.
And waterproof.
Awesome. Any guesses on what that is?
Yay! Another body! Yay, I love this body. This is cool.
What do you think of that?
I always wanted a Hummer. I wanted a Hummer one day. Cool, too.
Awesome.
I'm gonna open this up and put this body.
Whoa.
Is that full speed?
No, it is.
Oh. That was awesome.
Jeez.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, I was drifting so hard.